So I'd like to introduce you to the topic that I'm looking at for my Nuffield Scholarship. It was a real privilege to be awarded a Nuffield Scholarship, with the remit of which is to go out to talk to people around the world and bring back ideas and suggestions, recommendations for the benefit of UK farmers. My Nuffield Scholarship is looking at integrated pest management and how we can increase the uptake of that, particularly in the arable industry across the UK. This is something that I'm interested in from my background in the environment and farm advice, and it's something that's really important for our sector at the moment as well. IPM is a concept that's been around for a long time, how we can manage our pest, weed and disease levels, and using non-chemical controls for doing that. Widely practiced since the early dawn of agriculture, with rotations and things. For me, integrated pest management was formalised with the introduction of the Sustainable Use Directive, which requires the completion of an integrated pest management plan by all farmers. For me, integrated pest management means the careful consideration of methods and practices before you get to use plant protection products. So are there cultural controls, biological, physical controls, interventions that minimise the risks of application of plant protection products and improve potentially the impact on the environment, to human health and to us in terms of our economics as well. So it really, for me, emphasises the growth of a healthy crop with the least possible external influences, and achieving a really good crop in the meantime. For me, this has become really important with blackgrass, particularly a grass weed that we have big issues with in the UK, and the loss of chemical efficacy, and where cultural controls have really worked for many, involving quite big changes to rotations and to practices, but had an effect in managing the grass weed and without the use of physical interventions. And this has become even more prevalent in recent couple of years, with the increasing loss of actives, active ingredients in physical plant protection products. So one recent example was neonicotinoids and the loss of the seed dressings in oilseed rape, and the need to manage cover stem flea beetle in order to get a yield. And this has proven a challenge in order to do that and to get a yield, to do that successfully. So I'm really interested in how the principles behind integrated pest management, the research that is known, there's a lot of research yet to be done, but how farmers in other countries have put those principles into practice, how you maybe as an advisor has inferred that information and encouraged the successful application of integrated pest management in your area, and as organisations what you see as a future vision going forward for integrated pest management. I'm really looking forward to having these conversations with you and bringing that all back to see how we can put that into practice for arable farming in the UK.